How a slope fails. The most common failures in slopes come from the relatively shallow topsoil, which further worsened by the depth of weathering and infiltration during rainstorm situations. Slope can collapse easily by shear if the soil is nearly saturated and high pore pressure can build up rapidly. The falling debris carried by its potential and momentum can rush down the slope at very high speed and travel a long distance, causing huge damages. By knowing all this, that's how we determine how to protect the slope. Retaining walls are structures designed to restrain soil to unnatural slopes. They are used to bounce soil between two different elevations, often in areas of terrain possessing undesirable slopes or in areas where the landscape needs to be shaped severely and engineered for more specific purposes like hillside, farming or roadway overpasses. The main function of retaining walls is to stabilize hillsides and control erosion. When roadway construction is necessary over rugged terrain with steep slopes, retaining walls can help to reduce the grades of roads and the land alongside the road. Some road projects lack available land besides the travelway, requiring construction right along the toe of a slope. Retaining wall can be categorized as external and internal stabilized system. The external stabilized system is divided into two, which are gravity walls and in-situ walls. As for gravity wall, the examples are massive gravity wall, cantilevered gravity wall, and creep wall. Gravity wall depends on their mass, which is stone, concrete, or other heavy materials, to resist pressure from behind and may have a better setback to improve stability by leaning back toward the retained soil. For short landscaping walls, they are often made from mortar-less stone or segmental concrete units, which is masonry units. Dry stack gravity walls are somewhat flexible and do not require a rigid footing in frost areas. Homeowners who build larger gravity walls that do require a rigid concrete footing can make use of the services of a professional excavator, which will make digging a trench for the base of the gravity wall much easier. Cantilevered retaining walls are made from an internal stem of steel reinforced, cast-in-place concrete or mortar masonry, which is often in the shape of an inverted T. This wall's cantilevered load, which is like a beam, to a large structural footing, converting horizontal pressures from behind the wall to vertical pressures on the ground below. Sometimes, cantilevered walls are buttressed on the front or include a counterfort on the back to improve their strength resisting high load. Buttresses are short wing walls at right angles to the main trend of the wall. These walls require rigid concrete footing below seasonal frost depth. This type of wall uses much less material than a traditional gravity wall. Creep walls are similar to beam walls in their modular structures and have been made of various materials including wood, concrete, and even plastic. The creeps are made of interlocking headers and stretchers that are stacked like the walls of a log cabin. Beam and creeps walls are usually quite large and can be out of scale and character with the surrounding landscape. In addition, heavy construction equipment is required to lay the causes, possibly impacting sensitive areas. The past popularity of beam walls in particular lies in the fact that they are both relatively inexpensive and quick to install.